Hey guys, it's Scott with Scottie B Cards. In this video, I want to discuss 2024 Topps Chrome and if it's secretly a ripoff. Is Topps Chrome a ripoff? Let's discuss it because there is something going on with this set in regards to making your money back, in regards to pulling the cards you would like that people might not realize. Maybe you do, but I want to discuss it in this video. The very first thing I want to say is this product is more expensive than it's ever been. Here you can see a hobby box is $190 at pre-release. A jumbo box was $390 at pre-release. Right now, if you want to find it, the cheapest you're going to find, I believe, is on Blowout Cards for $210 for a hobby box with one autograph. It used to be two. Now it's one. And a jumbo box used to be 5 autographs, is now 3 for $420. And on top of that, blaster pricing jumped from $35 to $40, which just sucks. Like, I understand a little bit. Blasters were like $20 for years and years, but going from 20 to 40 for Topps Chrome blasters that just have horrible pull rates is just pretty crazy to me. But let's discuss why this product could be in trouble. This is something I made up called Checkflation. We know what shrinkflation is. That's when you buy a bag of chips and it's the same price as bags of chips used to be, but there's less chips inside. So it's actually shrinking the quantity you're getting for the amount of money you're spending. But Checkflation, this is increasing of checklists to allow card companies to give the illusion that boxes of cards are providing similar hits as boxes in the past. Checkflation trades hits for lower quality checklists in order for Topps to increase print runs and increase profits. So what this is actually happening is the checklist jumped from 220 cards to 300 cards. This sounds like a fine thing, but realistically they're just watering down the checklist with rookies who aren't good and should not be in Topps Chrome, or they're increasing it with veterans that should not be in Topps Chrome either. Historically, Topps Chrome has some of the best players. We've seen in the past a Series 1 and a Series 2, even a traded of Topps Chrome, and that's fine, but we've actually only seen print runs of 200 on the checklist, then it jumped to 220, and now we're at 300. And the whole purpose of that is to allow them to print more parallels of players and print more product of the set. So when you're opening the product, you're having an option of getting more parallels. 80 different players have an actual rainbow of cards, so it feels like you're getting more bang for your buck because you're pulling parallels slightly more often, but realistically the print runs are up, and on top of that you're going to get parallels of players that aren't good, and the odds of pulling the parallel of the player you like is significantly harder. Instead of it being a 1 in 220 chance, it's now a 1 in 300 chance. So basically, what, 20 to 30% more difficult to pull the player you're actually chasing. On top of that, the actual rookie autograph checklist jumped from 129 to 152. What if I told you the rookie checklist used to be like 10 to 20 players for autographs and used to get 2 autographs in a box? It was like a 1 in 10 chance of getting the guy you wanted back in the mid 2000s. And now you have a 1 in 152 of opening up a hobby box of getting the player you would like, and not all of those players are created equal. There are going to be less Elly De La Cruz base cards, if there's even Elly De La Cruz base autographs, compared to random players who aren't any good who made a major league debut. So that is Checkflation. That's why I'm basically worried about this product, and I want to show you some numbers to explain this in more depth. So this is actually going to be the cost of pulling the gold refractor of a player you like. This means going in and actually opening up packs to pull the player and actually following how the pack odds work. So let's say in 2014 Topps Chrome, in hobby packs you had a 1 in 160 chance of pulling a gold refractor. That means there was one gold refractor in every 6.67 hobby boxes because there were 24 packs in a hobby box. And because there was a 220 card checklist in 2014, essentially it was 1 in every 1,500 hobby boxes, or 1 in 1,467 hobby boxes, to pull the exact gold card you would like, this Christian Yelich right here. And that would cost you about $440,000. That's today's money because those hobby boxes go for $300. Right now, you can go buy those. So it takes you about $440,000 to get the card you would like. Jump to 2022. This now goes from 1 gold per every 40 boxes, from 1 in 160 to 1 in 977 in hobby boxes, which basically means you get a gold of the player you would like. Here's the Mookie right here, in every 8,956 hobby boxes. And because a hobby box right now is $134, that is $1.2 million to get that exact card. 2023, I'm going to break it down a little bit quicker. It's going to cost you $1.478 million to get the actual card you would like. We actually have this Corbin Carroll right down here. And now in 2024, yes, the actual odds of pulling a gold is easier in this set. And again, that's because there's more players in the checklist. It's actually pretty close to where it was even last year, but that's now 1 gold in every 30 hobby boxes. But with the increase of the checklist, you can see right here from 220 220 to 300, you go 300 times 30. It now takes 9,000 hobby boxes to pull the gold of the player you would like. And that's going to be $1.89 million to get the exact player you're looking for. Hypothetically, this Shohei Ohtani over here, there's no gold Topps Chrome released yet, so I don't have a photo, but there's the base Topps Chrome card. So it's hard. It's really hard to get the card you would like. Let's take it one step further with autographs. 2004 Topps Chrome. Let's just hypothetically go through this. Right now, it's $260 per box. There are 13 rookies on the autograph checklist. Assuming all rookie pull odds are the same, again, I can't confirm that. I haven't opened the product enough to know if that's true. It's going to be $3,380 to get the card you would like. That is going to be $260, the cost of one hobby box. You get one autograph in a hobby box times 13 because there's 13 players. In 2005, this is different because you have a Justin Verlander chase and even a Billy Butler chase potentially because they're in the same set. But it's $750 a box right now. You get 2 autographs per box and you actually only have 18 rookies on this checklist. So essentially it's a 1 in 9 chance to get the Verlander. So 750 times 9, it's like $6,750 spent if odds are accurate to get the Verlander. 2013, it's now $449 per box, and that is 40 autograph subjects. So that is going to be divided by 2 because you get 2 autographs per hobby box. So now it's $8,900. 2014, 65 autograph subjects. You can see this is for jumbo, and you get 5 autographs per box. So I divided it by 5. So it's $8,400 to get the autograph out of the jumbo you would like, and $9,000 out of the hobby you would like. We're going to skip forward. Then it jumped to $16,000 to get the player you would like in 2023, $27,000 to get the player you would like out of hobby. But in 2024, they increased it to 152 autograph subjects. Jumbos are $419. You only get 3 autographs per box, so divide 152 divided by 3. So basically you have a 1 in 51 chance to get the player you would like. So it's $21,000 out of a jumbo box, and out of a hobby box, because it's $210 per hobby box, 152 autograph checklist, you're looking at $32,000 to get the player you would like. So all of this to show you that while you might get pulls at a consistent rate, the pulls aren't as good. And that's like the hidden concern with Topps Chrome. Back in the day, Topps Chrome, you could go watch a case or 2 and you would see some really big pulls, rookie autograph parallels, actual veterans in low numbered parallels. If you go watch 2023, you're going to see a lot of stuff to open before you see anything really cool. You might see a refractor autograph of Corbin Carroll or Gunnar Henderson, but it's a lot tougher than it used to be. On top of that, the MVP buyback program is weaker than past years because they increased the number of base cards on the checklist while keeping the number of cards received in the box the same. So what I'm saying by that is you get 72 base cards in a hobby box. Usually you get 3 base cards per pack. The 4th card is usually an insert, an autograph, or a parallel. And so we're looking at 72 divided by 110 because there's 2 MVP cards in the box. An MVP buyback program, what that is if you get the base card of the MVP, you're going to get $20 credit towards a hobby shop. If you get a refractor, it's $40. And if you get a numbered card, it's a lot higher than that. So regardless, if you go 72 divided by 110, you're looking at 0.66 MVP buyback cards per box. I understand that's impossible, but that's just the basic odds and how much value. So you go $20, that's how much they're worth, times 0.66, that's how many of those you get per box, for a value of $13.2 of MVP buyback program money in 2023 hobby boxes. If we look at 2024 hobby boxes, you still get 72 cards per box. Instead of it being 110, it's 150 because there's 300 cards divided by 2. So you only get 0.48 MVP buyback cards per box. So 20 times 0.48 is only $9.60. And this is the same application for blaster boxes, jumbo boxes. Jumbo is better for going for MVP buyback program because you get a lot more base cards. But regardless, this is even weaker. So even for Topps, they now have to pay out less potentially than they would have because it's harder to pull those cards. So takeaways. The release is not quite as exciting as it used to be. Back in like 2015, 2014, 2016, 2017, you really looked forward to this product. I remember I would watch break after break because it was just so exciting, even buy into some of the breaks. But nowadays with Topps Chrome being a little bit tougher to hit stuff, on top of that, different Topps Chrome variation sets like Topps Chrome Black, Topps Chrome Gilded, all these different Topps Chrome sets, it's just not quite as good, unfortunately. Boxes are going to be tough. Singles are your friends. If you open boxes because you like opening boxes and are okay not making that money back, then don't worry about anything I've said in this entire video. If you enjoy opening product out of blasters, you just buy a few a year, it's your favorite set, that's totally cool. It's going to be harder to hit cards you like, but just know going in, you might not make your money back. But if you are concerned about making your money back, just buy the singles of the players you would like. Think about if you bought a blaster box and got a sepia of Ellie De La Cruz, how excited you would be. Just buy that card for cheaper if that's what you would like to do. MVP program is back, but the odds are unfortunately worse. Pull rates rates are better, but at the cost of pulling the cards you would like and the quality of players. It actually has a very strong rookie checklist. I do want to point that out. When I say strong, I mean deep. About 20 guys that might even have value in the short term, and probably 3 to 5 that might have value in the medium term, and then like 3 that might have value in the long run. So it could be a pretty strong set. Always tough to say the rookies, and maybe they don't pan out. And rookie autographs, I want to point this out one last time, are diluted. Base autographs are not what they used to be, is what I wrote down, but basically base autographs, all the main players don't have them. Like if you look at a lot of the past players, they did not have base. They basically had parallels. Some did, some didn't. And so just be careful with that. And they're usually not signed the same as like a random relief pitcher made his debut only through 4 or 5 innings. So Topps Chrome, there are some concerns. I do love Topps Chrome still. Now this is something to pay attention to and to be aware of. So I wanted to let you know my thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and I will see you in the next video.